Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What up, y'all? Y'all can hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can everybody hear me? We're gonna get everybody tuned in. Let me know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. If y'all can hear me, give me a thumbs up. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. I need thumbs up if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me. I need to know if y'all can hear me. All right, we hear you. We hear you. All right. What up, y'all? Training Day CLT, man. Yeah. What up, y'all? We got a very special guest with us, man. We got my man DNA, battle rap legend. Listen, we ain't gonna talk no more. I think he in the room. Yo, what up, J2 Valid? What up, y'all? What up, everybody? Hey, yo, DNA requested being alive. Requested being alive so I could tap you in, DNA. Requested being alive so I could tap you in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What up, everybody? Everybody good? Everybody chilling? All right. All right. All right. All right. Let me see where we at. Where we at with it? 10-day CLT, man. There we go. There we go. Let me read the requests. What up, family? What up, y'all? What's going on, y'all? Y'all good? Already. Already. Let me see how I request.
Yo.
What's good, family? How you doing, baby?
What's the word? What's the word? I'm good. I'm good.
Ain't nothing. Hold on, let me elevate myself. There we go.
Yo.
Hey, yo, what's good, legend?
What's the word, bro? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. Can't complain, man. Can't complain, man. First and foremost, man, I just want to say congratulations on all the success that you have attained up to this point. It's been a pleasure watching you as a battle rap fan. Just watching how you maneuver and how you came up and how you eliminated a lot of these dudes out here in the battle rap scene. It's crazy. It's crazy to watch, man. So for the people that don't know, I like to do a little introduction, so let the people know who you are, where you from,
Okay.
and what the fuck you do.
Well, yeah. For the people that don't know, DNA, Corona Queens in the building, legendary battle rapper. At this point, I just like to say, legendary entertainer. So, I've been in the rapping, acting world, streaming world, tapped in and everything. So, yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So we're gonna get right into it, man. We're gonna
I
dive
read this a
into it,
lot.
man. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? From Queens, New York. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, so
Okay.
you know
Okay.
how that goes. You know how the connect go. So tell the people, like, how did you first get into battle rap, and how did you adapt your name DNA?
Oh, well, I got the name DNA. Shout out to my one of my mom's closest friends. Her son gave me the name because I had a whack ass rap name before that. It was like explicit, and he was like, "Yo, you should call yourself DNA, the nastiest amateur." So I just like the acronym DNA, like on some scientist shit, like the way I be creating and breaking people down or just breaking stories down. So I always stuck with that name, and then as I got older, I switched the acronym to mean deadly in action. So that's what that's what stuck with me.
You said Delhi and Access?
And action,
Delhi and
action.
Action.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So that's what I
yeah.
switched it to. Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of fits you, because with people that don't know your battle rap style, you ill with the metaphor, the similes, the abrasiveness, the swag, and everything combined. For the people that don't know, right? Like, how did you adapt that rap style or that battle rap style, and how did you kind of transition that into where you at now with it?
Well, first off, when I started battle rapping, it was just an outlet to get my name popular because I recorded in the studio in Corona with my guy AJ, and he had to move to Miami just to do like for better life because he had a kid, and New York rent is crazy. So this is when I was like 16, and I used to just go to the studio and record with him every day. So when he flew to Miami, that was like the whole other side of the world for a 16-year-old kid. So I'm like, how do I keep my name buzzing? How do I keep the momentum that I had going. So I reached out to my guy Pumpkinhead, rest in peace. That was the owner of Grind Time East Coast, because I had seen that on World Star, and he gave me a shot in Grind Time. I wound up doing a tryout battle versus a guy named Amzilla. I lost the tryout, but all the judges still was like, "Yo, this young kid is 17. We gotta put him in Grind Time." Like, it was Swave Sever that was a judge, Cortez,
Shout out to
Iron
Court.
Solomon. Yeah, Iron Solomon, and Sarah Connor. So they made a unanimous decision, like, regardless of him winning and losing, we gotta put him in Grind Time, and then that's how it started. And then for me, like when I was young, growing up with my circumstances and just things in my household, battle rap was like therapy. So it was like therapeutic, like, just to get on stage and be able to unleash that anger, but in a more controlled environment than go release it doing something else. So that's how I kind of fell in love with battle rap, because it was an outlet.
It's crazy that you mentioned Grind Time because like that was one of like the original battle rap leagues. You got Fight
Hmm.
Club,
Yeah.
you got a lot of these leagues that's coming out now. Like how do you think these multiple of battle rap leagues? Do you think it helps or do you think it hinders the battle rap culture in itself? In your opinion?
Um, I mean, it's a gift and a curse, because the more leagues is out there, unless the founders, the pioneers, they laid the blueprint that now is being duplicated over and over and over. So imitation is the biggest form of flattery. But in terms of who's on those leagues and what type of battles they produce, and I feel like it hurts, because battle rap was at its biggest form when it was all under one umbrella, because it was being produced and put out a certain way. So, it has pros and cons, but me, I try to, like, at this point in the game, I done touched a lot of leagues. I done battled in a lot of cities, states, countries. So, for the later years of my battle rap career, when I was doing it, I was predominantly on URL, just because of the look. You know what I mean? Like, the opportunity it got. Like, to me, it's not just going in there and battling somebody that's good no more. It's like it. I got to make sense for my brand. I got to look a certain way. Got to be advertised, promoted a certain way. So,
Facts. Fact, you talk about URL, man. Shout out to Smack DVD. I
mhm.
remember when they was like first
Rich, what up?
beginning, they had the DVDs cracking all in the streets, all in the hoods and everything. So tell us, like, how has Smack DVD URL Battle Rap League? How has that helped transcend your battle rap career from when you was first then getting into Smack, and then just taking off from there? How does that help?
Well, I mean, tremendously. Just them giving the opportunity that could change your life. You always got to be appreciative to anybody that offers that to you, and you know, being on URL definitely changed my life. It put me in a way different position to, like, provide for my family and do all type of other things. So I feel like they've done that for a lot of us. So utmost respect to them for even believing in my talent and giving me the platform. To showcase my talent. But me, I've always been a guy. A lot of things was never handed to me. So even with those opportunities, a company or another individual is only going to see but so much of your vision. It always is up to the artist or the individual to see past what somebody else can see. So I was always that guy. Like, I won't be limited to just what vision somebody else sees. I'm gonna create the vision that I want for myself. So I was always the guy. Creating my own opportunities, taking whatever I gave, and making the most of it and making more of it. So, I tip my hat to them, because they definitely opened the door. Without the platform, a lot of people don't see me, but a lot of these guys have that platform, and then they only wait on the platform to, catapult where else they want to go, what else they want to do.
Facts. Now I want to get into right quick that slick talk cipher because it kind of goes into my next question.
Yeah,
Like, bro, that shit did like 1 point. I know on our platform it did like 1.6 million. I'm like, what the
yeah,
fuck? But that goes to like people just appreciating bars and appreciating good music and hip hop in general.
yeah,
So it segues to my next question because in that one you kind of really went in depth, not in depth, but you kind of touched on your moms, your pops, family life, and all the struggles and stuff that you've been through growing up.
yeah.
Like, how was your relationship with your moms and your pops growing up until the points where it's like, oh shit kind of going sour? Like, how was your relationship from then all the way to now?
Um, I mean, yeah, like so that's the thing that I always tell people. You know, my relationship with both of my parents was unique, but I wouldn't trade it in. Like I'm not the type of person that says, "Yo, I wish my mom was like this. I wish my dad was like this," because I feel like them being the individuals that they were created me to be who I was. So a lot of people, you know, they go through their stories and they play victim. Me, I just try to show people that even through that adversity, you could be successful, and it was needed because my parents being the way they are, and me going through what I went through, made me who I was. And that's not the takeaway. I think when people hear, you know, those type of verses or those type of thoughts being said, you know, life is not viewed one way. So with that being said, even with all of that, my mom still did the best of her ability and she loved me very much. And, you know, she got me the first karaoke machine that I ever got to get me into rhyming. So she did a lot of great things to me, but great things for me. But, you know, our relationship was it had its ups and downs, as I feel like, you know, when you come from those circumstances that me and you come from, being African American, and you know, just not having that generational wealth, or you know, family with responsibilities. You know, you just deal with it all happening there. Your parents are trying to raise you, but they still being raised, even though they're of age, because
Right,
that's just the way society puts us. So, you know, it was tough. You know, it was times me and my mom didn't see eye to eye, but one thing about it, it was always love. And when my pops died when I was 9. So that time period was just, you know, he was missing in action a lot, but when he was there, we had good times. And you know, and then I didn't really have a bad. I would say it didn't get to that age of where me and my pops could really have ups and downs. So like I said, he died when I was 9, and you know, sometimes he was gone for 3 or 4 months, but the times he was there, you know, we shared good moments. But with my mom, yeah, my mom was with me for 32 years. So yeah, we had a lot of ups and downs, a lot of you know, we our birthdays are 8 days apart. So she's April 9th, I'm April 17th. So there's a lot of similarities, a lot of, you know, clashing and all that. But at the end of the day, like I said, all those things shaped me to be the individual that I am today. So I never regretted, or I never wished like, oh, I wish I had a different mom or a different situation. Cause like I said, you know, y'all don't get that verse if that's not my life. If
right,
that's something else happens, I don't really get to put that together.
right. And it's crazy how you put that together, man. Like it's I think that was posted like on the 8th of January. We about to go into February, and people are still in the DM, still like resharing it, reposting it.
Yeah,
And
on
I'm like,
my on my page, it got 1.4. So just between me and
yeah,
you, that's 3 million. And
crazy.
and not to like toot my own horn or nothing, but I seen it on so many other pages. So I roughly would want to say like, you know, it's 7 million plus, like just on social media. It's going crazy.
Going crazy. And that segues to my next joint because I think I looked in it, right? I was seeing like who is the most viewed battle rappers, right? So I think Clips was
Yeah.
one,
I
Hitman Holla,
think it's Arsenal was 2 or Hitman is 2. I
yeah,
think I'm
two,
3. I'm 3.
yeah. I think yeah. Well, was you, yeah? I think 3 or 4. I think it was Clips hit.
Hold on.
Anyway, you in the top 4, top 5,
Yeah.
regardless. Oh, you
Yeah,
good? Go ahead.
I'm gonna go look right now. We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, because I know when I checked it, it was Clips. I know Clips was one, Hitman Holla, Arsenal, and you. It was that 4 or 5. I know you was I think you was number 4, if I'm not mistaken. Or,
Mm-hmm.
but them joints that you just did, I probably
Oh, I'm
bumped you up
4 right now.
4.
Yep.
Okay, bet. I mean that's top 5.
Yeah,
You top 4 dead or alive.
yeah, I'm 4 right now due to not battling. So they got me. They outside. Yeah.
Top 4 dead or alive. So,
Mhm.
and speaking of reviews and everything like that, like what to you? What was your not to you, but what was your most viewed battle that for the people that don't know? What was your most viewed battle?
Oh, my most viewed battle was me versus Disaster. That's where Drake hosted it in Canada in 2011. So yeah, that was my joint.
And yo, it's kind of crazy that you said that because shout out to my brother, man, Mr. Irrelevant on IG. He wanted me to ask you this question. He wanted me to ask you, do you think you 3-0 Disaster?
Nah. Nah. I think Disaster got the first round. His first round was phenomenal. I think my first round just hung in there, which gave me a fight to go the distance. The other two, so I feel like I got the second and third round. But it's a debatable classic battle, man. You might
Facts.
have me winning, you might have Disaster winning, but I feel like that battle was like that's what made me DNA. Like after that, I got a different level of respect in and outside of battle rap. So it is a W overall.
And speaking of classics, right? Because when you listen to hip hop or just music in general, you got albums and they deem them classics, and it could be based off of lyrics, beat selections, a combination of the two. For you, as a battle rapper, what elements do you feel makes a classic battle rap?
Um, what elements make a classic battle?
Yeah,
Well, what an energy, the environment, the crowd, and then after you got all those elements, then the lyricism, the punchlines, the performance, the story. You know, sometimes a story may just be two people that's nice, but a lot of times, it's a build up battle. They got history, and then yeah, those things. I would say, um, the energy, where it happens at, the crowd, the performance, and the lyrics. Those would be my five. Because people think that's easy to create a classic, but
right,
um, I feel like a lot of people don't got those files. And when I say that, I mean on both sides.
right.
Hmm.
Yeah, it definitely got to be on both
Yeah.
sides because there's been a lot of raps that I've seen, I watched, and one dude is torching the other dude, and the other dude ain't bringing the heat, and he's like, ah, shit, this shit could have been so much
Yeah.
iller if the other nigga came and did his thing. You know what I'm
And
saying?
then you got some joints where the battle could be a classic if we go with the lyrics, but it was done on a bad league or a
Mm,
bad crowd.
right,
You know what I mean? Or the
right.
energy wasn't right. So all that plays a part in getting a classic.
Right. Now, speaking of classic, right, like one of my favorite battle rappers other than you is Charlie Clips,
Yeah,
right? And I know y'all had that
yeah.
big fucking battle that went, I think that did like 94 million, I think that battle
What?
did. Or some shit that the clips between Clips and you. It did crazy numbers. I checked it, I'm like, it did in the millions.
Oh
I know that.
yeah, yeah.
It went
Talking about
crazy.
the wrestling battle?
Yeah, we made the wrestling
Yeah,
references and shit like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was bananas. For the y'all that didn't watch that battle, go watch that battle.
Yeah, good looking, good
Been
looking, good looking.
fucking, been fucking nuts. Who is it like in battle rap that who is it that you haven't battled yet that you would like to battle, and who is it in battle rap that you would never want to battle?
It's probably only two people that I would never battle in battle rap. And that's good, and that's conceited, and he don't even battle no more at all.
Yeah,
So yeah, but everybody else, I would, I haven't battled Loaded Lux, I haven't battled Murder Mook, I haven't battled Hitman Holla, I haven't battled Easy the Block Captain, I haven't battled Big K, I haven't battled Iron Solomon, Jazz the Rapper, Miss Hustle. It's a lot. Believe it or not, they see me battle so many people, they forget that it's a lot of people
you know,
I never crossed paths with. Yeah.
facts. And this, speaking of battle rap, keeping it on that subject, the 2-on-2 battle raps, you kind of like popularized that joint. You made it so sick where it's like everybody was mimicking it and copying it. Like, what was your thought process when you say, you know what, I'm gonna try to elevate, the battle rap league. Let me do this 2-on-2 joint. What was your thought process behind that? And in picking your partner and y'all going out to smash the shit.
Yeah.
What was your thought process?
Yeah. So my thought process on that really was just bringing something that was in the game before but hadn't been put to the forefront on the street side of things. So 2-on-2s was kind of a grind time, a don't flop, jump off TV things, and a respectable right. Marv One and Quest McCody, and Thesaurus and Immaculate, they held the torch of being like the greats that was holding it down with that, but it never got brought to the smack side.
Mm,
So me and Kayshawn, we had like a rivalry
yeah.
where we felt like we had to battle each other and get that out the way. But at the moment we did that, we both just we had the vision of creating 2-on-2s and feeling like we could change the game. So that was something that was prophesized like 2013. And we finally got the call to do it from on Don't Flop late 2014. And then 2015 we did it, and I tried to take it to Smack right after that. He kind of laughed because he didn't get it.
That's
Oh
right.
nah, that's that grind time shit. Niggas don't want to see that. That's like a play. And I was like, all right, nigga, I promise you this shit'll
Right.
be the you know what I mean, this shit'll be the hottest shit on earth. So we went, we made that shit lit. And then they was blowing up our lawn.
Mm.
So after that, the rest was history. Then we had double impact. Basically because of what we did, we had a whole event, sponsored after us, and then we just took them 2-on-2s. We took that and ran them out with it. So that's like that was a legend. That's a legendary
Legend.
time. Just to be able to create something with somebody that became a thing. Not only a thing for us, but it revived a lot of people's careers. Because at that point, when you start looking at artists, you start saying, "I don't want to see this artist by themselves. I want to see them do a two on
Right.
two." So it actually gave a lot of battle rappers a new lifeline.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, that shit went crazy, boy. I ain't gonna front. I was to tune
yeah,
in like, yo, let me see when this shit's gonna drop. Cause you and K Sean was gonna monkey on
yeah,
everybody. And
yeah,
like you
yeah,
said, it
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of revolutionized the joint because it had everybody tapped in and tuned in. To segue it, right? Cause we got the situation with Remy Ma and what's the dude now? I can't remember his name. The one that battle rap and Rogichi battled him and put out the whole shit on Front Street, and everybody was talking about that, had the battle
Yeah.
rap shit going crazy. Like, was there ever something that someone said in battle rap that really that you didn't want to put out, even though battle rap is no holds barred, but it was something that you like, so this nigga said, I'm about to fuck this nigga up because he said some shit. Was it ever a moment of time for you?
I mean, not on that type of time, but the worst thing somebody probably ever said was like talking about my pops passing or whatever, shit like that. That's something I don't want to hear. That's kind of why I fell back from battle rap after my mom's passed, because I wasn't in a mental space to hear anybody talk about it at all.
Mm,
But what I mean, me, I'm an open book, so with me they only got one route, and that's trying to be better lyrically.
right,
So,
right.
no, not for me.
I got another question from one of my peoples that wanted me to ask you. They wanted to ask, since you had talked about that, was like, now, being that you in the semi-retirement stage, right? Is there like anybody that would get you? Is there anybody that you feel that would get you out of retirement to be like, all right, let me go tap him right quick because he talking a lot of shit. Is there any one person in battle rap that'll get you out of retirement, or if you seemingly still in retirement, is there?
I'm,
I mean,
I,
somebody.
I, I mean, I troll with the retirement because that's just what people alluded to once I said I was taking a break. But it was
Mhm.
more so like a vacation because I don't think you ever really retire from battle rap because nobody's successfully done it yet. But I just recently said that I was willing to do a battle this year, so it really don't got nothing to do with nobody that can make me come out of it. But me personally, just as a competitor, like I feel like that about all entertainers, whatever avenue or lane that it was that got your notoriety, like you got to still do that.
Right.
Like the only time you can't do it is obviously if it's a physical thing, like it's an expiration date on basketball and football and all those physical sports. But in terms of rapping, like no matter if you podcasting or you acting, at some point you got to come back to what it was that people first saw you do. So I had my year and a half off for doing so many other things, and I got so many other things still going on, a lot that I can't talk about. But I'm at a space now where in 2025 I do want to do one battle. Just to get that friendly reminder out that ain't nothing really changed. That I'm still him. So yeah, that's just me wanting to do it. And who's in front of me, that don't really matter as long as they worthy and it's going to be a big battle and it makes sense.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that. Whoever the opponent is,
Yeah.
we gonna tune in. Like I said, I'm from Brooklyn right now. I'm in Charlotte. Shout out
Okay.
to Street Wars. They got a huge battle rap league that's grooming out here in Charlotte. So it's like the battle rap scene. A lot of people are getting familiar with the battle rap scene,
Yeah,
that especially in this generation, you know what I mean? Because how music is now and shit like that, people go to battle rap to get inspired and hear bars, right? So speaking of that, shout out to Goods. He did the Slick Talk. I think got the Slick Talk 3 cipher about to drop.
yeah.
That was a Slick Talk 2 that that went
No, it
up.
was three. It was three that I was in. He about to
That
come
was
out with
3.
four.
Okay,
Yeah,
4. Excuse me. So Slick Talk 3, that you on, and Slick Talk 4 coming out. Um, Talk to us about that, right? Because Goods put that together, right? Goods
yeah,
put that thing together.
yeah. That was
So
his
talk,
joint. Yeah.
so talk to us about that and how that came about, and the choosing of the battle rappers. How did that whole thing come about?
Well, he got his platform where he does ciphers. He's been doing that for years. So I don't know, I guess my schedule or yeah, I think it was my schedule to where it just didn't line up for me to be in 1 and 2. And he reached out to me to do 3. And we got the podcast together, I Disagree podcast, me, him, and my guy G Lock 51 Designs. So, I was seeing him regularly. He was like, yo, I got the cipher, I want you to be in it. And I'm like, you know what? I haven't I have been doing so many other things in that form. I haven't rapped in a while. So I'm like, you know what? It'd be a good look. One, that's my guy, so I was gonna do it for him regardless. But on top of that, it was a good look for me because people hadn't seen me rhyme in a
Right,
while. So when he gave me the beat, I'm more so attack ciphers, with my style that people see me in battles, the wordplay, the metaphors, the similes, that type of style. But when I heard the beat, which was the remake of the Jay-Z Beanie Siegel
mm,
joint, I was like, I don't it's not a metaphor simile type of beat. Let me give him some pain. Let me approach it differently. So it was that, and I also had a conversation with my guy Rain. Because when it comes to the music side of things, he's always pushing me to, reach that next level of just sharpening my craft. So he
mm,
was like, yo, like whenever you do another verse, try to get more into details. Like details is everything.
right,
Don't just tell somebody, for instance, a lot of people get on beats or do verses and say, I got money.
right,
Or they talk money, but why do you have money? What drove you to get the money? What do you do with the money? How did you spend with the money? Like what went on in your life to make you this person that's driven to get money, and how what scenario were you put in to get it? Like all the details
right,
count. So when he said that, I was like, that's real, and that was in my mind as I created that verse that I used in the cipher. Like, let me not just talk about I had a tough life or life was rough. Like, why was it rough? What was happening? What was going on? Like, what made it tough? Did this
right.
happen? Did that happen? And then the way I started writing it, it kind of went in documentary form. That's why I think that verse generated all those views that it did. And it was so powerful because I feel like that's the first body of work that I put out to where if somebody just watched that 2 minute and 30-second clip of me, they know who I am. Like it's a summary. Because it just didn't go with the pain in my life. It went to, that made me who I am now. This is what I'm doing now. So I'm able to do these things in life, and I'm fortunate because this is my upbringing and these are the things I had to go through. So
Right.
yeah, that's how I created it. And then I just wanted to make sure I delivered it the right way so people could feel that pain and that conviction behind it. And it was executed well. I knew I was on to something when I
Perfectly,
created the verse. Huh?
perfectly executed, B.
Yeah, yo, no, I knew the verse was golden, but I didn't think it was going to do an M. So and
Yeah,
then and then after that, I was like, okay, well, this one did an M, and I was just like, you know what, people rocking with the freestyle. Let me keep the momentum going, and then my hat joint did an M too. So and then I was like, all right, I'm on to something. They tapped in for real, like,
yeah.
and it's fast too. Like both of these joints did 1 million views in a week.
Yo, let's keep it on that Cap USA freestyle.
Yeah,
That,
yeah, yeah. This one of
bruh,
them. This one of them finished from my guys right here.
bro,
Shout
wait,
out to
y'all still
Caps
doing
USA.
y'all still doing a giveaway?
Yeah, we already did it. 5 people got a free hat. Yeah.
Man, what the fuck is my hat, B? I did everything you asked, B. I commented, I followed.
yo, Caps USA was picking the people, man. That wasn't on me, but yeah, we gave away 5. We gave away 5 hats.
Now, for y'all that's watching, if y'all didn't watch that Cap USA freestyle, bro,
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm gonna post that. I'm just waiting for the perfect time to post that. Don't worry, I'm gonna post that.
yeah,
And that next one, Joe, we're gonna get to that too. But that Cap USA joint, like, what be going through your head when you come up with these shits? Cause like that's some shit like I go on Chat GPT and say, make me a freestyle, and it comes up with that. Like, nigga, like I can't didn't remember everything that you
Yeah.
said, but how many caps did you have first and foremost? How many caps?
Well, how many I had probably like I want
Yeah, they had
to
like
say like 15, 15.
15. So just imagine for y'all that didn't watch it, he had 15 fitted caps, and
Yeah.
he just flowed through the whole. How long did it take you to write that?
Like 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
30. Yo, listen
Yeah,
again.
30 minutes. You know what it is? So like a lot of people that was watching it was like, yo, he's not freestyling. But if you really if people really know me, they know I could
To
do that
freestyle.
freestyling. But
Yeah.
yeah, but what it is that when I'm going in these locations, it sounds better being pre-recorded than you hear the air. So that's how I've been doing all my freestyles. They've been pre-recorded because I'm not doing them in the crib. Like if I just throw on a beat right now in the crib with the beats pill, I could just freestyle it and I don't need to go, lay it down in the studio. But these joints that I'm doing in other locations, it's a certain way I want it to sound. So I did that like that. But yeah, just yeah, it was like 15, 16 hats. Um
Incredible.
And none get better beat by Jadakiss. That's a classic beat.
Yeah,
So I had
ain't
to make
nothing
sure.
got better. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to make sure if I jumped on that, I did it justice. But that one, when I dropped that one, I'm like, all right, because I did the good cipher one. I did a mail. And then I got a wrestling podcast. I be into wrestling. They had the Raw Netflix episode that was
Mm-hmm.
big. So I had did like a wrestling recap about that,
Mm-hmm.
and I did like a quarter mil. So I was like, all right, they fucking with it. Then I did like a football one, but my time in posting it was wrong. It did like 70.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, yo, they fucking with the freestyles. And then when I did the hat one, that shit had like 400K in 2 days. I'm like, Fat Joe was under there, New Era caps, lids, and anybody like.
Everybody.
Yeah, so once I seen that, that's what really made me be like, I said, all right, yo, now every Wednesday, 6 p.m., I'm gonna drop a freestyle. I'm gonna give them something every week
And you
for the rest of
forgot
the year.
to mention the power freestyles you used to do.
Yeah, yeah. The power freestyles used to ring off in the power universe. That got me on power
Woo!
as an actor. That got me doing like I still do that now. I still do background music.
Mm-hmm.
I still ghostwrite for artists on power. So big shout out to 50. Big shout out to my guy Big Tank. Big shout out to Sasha Penn because my main show that I've been working on is Raising Canaan. So y'all make sure I can't say nothing, but y'all just watch for that new season 4, March 7th it debuts. But yeah, my freestyles, they always done tremendous things, but them numbers, like on Raising Canaan, I was probably doing like 100K,
Mm-hmm.
80K of freestyle. This million, you know what I mean? I tapped into another, the algorithm got the
The
algorithm. So
algorithm is algorithming, boy. But I
yeah,
tell you, and
yeah.
then right, you hit him with the Cap USA joint. Then you on a garden floor with the two-tone Knicks jacket. Bruh, I am not a Knicks fan by a stretch. I would be getting on Knicks fans like,
Yeah.
yo, y'all niggas want some rope, hang yourselves. But I had posted that shit on my Facebook because I got on my Facebook page, got a lot of my dudes out in New York, they Knicks fan.
Okay,
So I'm like, yo, bro, I ain't
okay.
no Knicks fan, but I appreciated the shit out of that freestyle.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta go and tune in and watch that shit. Is on his page. I gotta watch that freestyle. Like, how did that whole shit come about? Because you on the floor, how did that whole joint come about?
So with the Nick joint, like I said, after the hat one, after the goods verse, I was like, yo, I gotta keep it going. But just with my mind, like I said, back to the name DNA, I'm a conceptual type of person. So I'm like, yo, now that I got people watching me, I showed them I could give them pain. Then I got creative, with the hat freestyle. I'm into sports. I did the wrestling. Like I'm just trying to show versatility. And I was at the Nick game. So, I'm like, oh shit, I'm at the Nick game. Knicks wound up winning. Boom, I got this jacket. This shit fire.
Fire.
Let me give him a Nick freestyle. So I just cooked it up. And then, that joint is at like 400K. So like they all doing well, man. God willing, man. I just want to keep this momentum going. So it got me on my job. Like, yo, I gotta have a new freestyle every week, and not just the regular. Like I'm coming. I got a lot of ideas. People been hitting me. So just stay tuned. Like I got like 3 weeks already queued up. I got 3 freestyles already recorded. Already shot the videos for them and all that. So we just
I'm,
waiting for
I'm
Wednesday.
gonna tell you, man, that path you on right there is fucking incredible. Instagram don't ban me from my
Yeah,
language, but
yeah,
it's fucking incredible. Be like for for me that, or for people like me that loves lyricism, that loves content, that loves, the raw ability to go out there and do what you do, right? For the people that say, yo, like, because they try to put like battle rappers in their own box,
Yeah.
and they put like artists that make music in their own box. Like, for the people that say battle rappers can't make music, what do you say to those people that say battle rappers can't make songs? Because you came out with a whole album. What was it, Invicta? What was it called?
Oh no, yeah. So I came out with a lot of albums. I came out with my guy Rain 910. We came out with Get Money and Drink Water. We wound up selling 10,000 copies of that, like direct to consumer, independently during COVID. So that was amazing. Yeah. Then I came out with the Invictus joint. I came out
Mm-hmm.
with Scarcity.
Mm-hmm.
I came out with another joint. What stage of life is this? I just came out with a Christmas album. All these is produced by Rain, but the visibility, I feel like, these battles get a million views, so that's the space they know you in.
Mm-hmm.
So me and Goods on our podcast, we was having a big debate about this, and to my liking, my side of the debate has been proven right, and I'm just the realist. So my argument was, if battle rappers put the same energy that they put into battles
Mm-hmm.
into freestyling, they'll see that music success. I think battlers feel like, because we got all these views battling, boom, when we drop a song, people should gravitate to it. But no, it's something that has to work over time, because if I know Floyd Mayweather for being in the space of boxing, I may not just jump on a wave of seeing him play basketball, even if he's good, because I know him in that space of boxing. So I think a lot of battle rappers don't understand. I'm watching you to battle. I'm not watching you to do music. So they'll drop a tape and then they'll stop. They'll drop a freestyle and then they'll stop. But the consistency is key. If you got as many albums and songs and freestyles as you do battles, it's no way, just the way the world works and the universe works, there's no way that happens and you don't see results. And that was the debate me and Goods was having. And before I did his freestyle last year, he turned it up a notch and was dropping freestyles repetitively over and over, and he broke the algorithm. And now you see he got that situation with Wayne,
Mm-hmm.
and so many people fuck
Yep.
with his freestyles
Yep.
because of the consistency. Now you put,
Yep.
now just as much as I see you battle, you putting out the music, so now they have no choice but to respect it, and it's good. So I already knew that formula would work. So now, as you can see, I'm only 4 freestyles in, and I got so many opportunities and so many musicians hitting me up wanting to work with me, because now it's being seen on a higher scale from
Right.
doing it. Um I just seen a homie Russell, L.A. Russell. I'm saying his name wrong, right? It's not Russell.
Cool.
Damn, what's his name?
Who you
Uh,
talking about?
uh,
That's
uh,
Sean.
he's an independent
Okay.
artist, and he and
Oh,
he
yeah,
ba-
yeah, yeah. Russell from yeah, yeah. I know you're talking about.
yeah.
That's
So
him. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
he basically was saying, like, so many people complain, yo, my podcast ain't taking off, yo, my rap career ain't taking off. And he was like, do you have 100 pieces of content?
Right.
So that's the same thing. Like, he just said it in a different form than I did, but that's what I was telling Goods. Like, I understand, I already understood that. Like, you know what I mean? I already knew why my music wasn't taking off, because I keep it a bean. That's not what I was focusing all my energy to. But
Right.
now that I see those views, like, I promise you, like, it's just divine intervention. There's no way something big or historical doesn't come out of this, because I'm gonna be too consistent with it.
Right.
Like, we got how many ever weeks is left in the year? I promise you, if I got 1 or 2 freestyles every week throughout the year, if I got a power recap, I'm gonna put that in there,
Mm.
and I'm gonna do my own joint on Wednesday. If I got to do a wrestling recap, or a finals recap, or a Super Bowl recap, I'm gonna still drop my joint on Wednesday. So with all that body of work, when we look at the end of 2025 and say DNA dropped 120 freestyles
Mm.
on Instagram, we're gonna be having a whole different conversation about whatever comes from that. So
Yeah.
I'm just working.
That's facts though, and I like that you say working, right? Because there's a lot of times when people, like when you alluded to, why is this not jumping on? Why is it not jumping on? Sometimes you got to find your niche, and then once you find your niche, you run with that niche, and that niche is gonna take you to places where it hasn't took you before. Open up doors you never thought would open up before. So it's like, we all know in battle rap how you guys in that realm, y'all can rap. This is what y'all do,
Yeah,
right? And for the consumer that listens to hip hop or just a commercial artist, that's what they do. So it's like you said, you go into this side, you're a commercial listener trying to get that feel from battle rap, you're not going to get that. You know what I'm saying? So you could go over there and get that. So I think that's where how you alluded to where that sound, where the consumer that listens commercial as opposed to battle rap is, sometimes
Yeah, but you know what that is? I just got that mind state with even with all the success I've seen in so many different avenues, it's all about the work to me. If I don't put in the work, I don't respect the results. Like I got on Power, and the people watching it in real time, they not focused on the day to day on how long it took. So it's like DNA was doing recaps. Boom! Now I see him on Power. Now I see his music getting played at the end of these Power and BMF shows. They don't know that was a 4 year process. That's 4 years of working. When at any given time I could just say, "Yo, I'm DNA. I'm a legendary battle rapper." Boom. But it's about seeing more for yourself than just one thing. Like I know I'm more than just a battle rapper,
right,
just like I'm more than just a musician. So you got to
right,
put yourself in those spaces and you got to continue to work even when nobody else believes or when you don't see the results that you want to see immediately. You know
that's
what I'm saying? It's the same thing with the gym. You can't go to the gym 4 days and be like, "Yo, why I don't see why I don't see my chest poking out?" Like, nigga,
right.
you ain't in there enough.
I
You
gotta
feel
get
me?
it
So,
in myself, bitch. Fuck that. Nigga.
but yeah, real talk, man. So yeah, I was just happy that I finally, because I wasn't even thinking a million. I was like, let me just do 200K of freestyle and I'll keep doing them because, now I got eyes on me. But once I seen them numbers go like that, I'm like, I would be a fool. And I feel like that's the other thing, not to, allude to it because there's a bunch of gems in that. I feel like a lot of times us as humans, we ask for things and then we complain when we get them. Like, one would say, yo, I want a bunch of people to watch me for my rhymes, and then when a bunch of people start watching you, start complaining or getting stressed out. Yo, I got to keep doing these freestyle. But
Right,
this is what you asked for. You
right.
know what I mean? So I never was a guy that asked the universe for something, and then when I received it, I complained about it. Nah, this is the moment I've been waiting for. Like it's
Right.
time to go. Let's get it. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, shit, you going, nigga. Fuck that. I'm just here
Yeah,
to
yeah,
rock.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm back. I'm back tomorrow though. I got one dropping at 6 p.m.
Yeah,
Eastern time.
I'm tuning in. I'm already tapped in. I saw it on your story. I mean,
Yeah.
lurking. Shit. So, no, if you wasn't battle rapping, like, what would you be doing if you wasn't battle rapping? Or just doing music, period? What would you be doing?
Shit. If I wasn't if I wasn't doing music, I'd probably be in the school, or I would probably be like in some type of program to like give back and help people, and just that, because that's me in general. Like I'm always doing something to try to give people opportunities to help. So if it wasn't me being able to do that musically, I probably would be working for, like I said, board of ed or school, or come up with my own nonprofit organization somewhere in that regard, and just public speaking. That's something I still want to do, but I'll be so wrapped up in the music and acting and all those other things. I don't got time. But yeah, motivational speaker, some shit like that. Something like that.
The freestyles is public speaking, ain't it not?
Yeah, 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 yeah. But I mean, like,
I know.
like in front of colleges and, big places. Like, cause I feel like even myself, like some of the knowledge that I obtain, I read a lot and all that. But some of the knowledge I obtain, I feel like it's on experience, and it's just certain times your soul aligns with the universe to where jewels and gems is dropped to you, and that's your purpose to, you know, give it to others so they can get that same knowledge.
That's facts. So I got a couple more questions, B. So one of the last questions, right? If what was it? Oh, damn, I forgot the fucking question about the act. Oh, so if there was one dude, right, in music that's a commercial rapper that you would take, because you had Cassidy, you had Joe Buttons,
Hmm.
you had who else you had that was a commercial rapper that went to it was Cassidy but Joe Buttons. What's his dude name? Anyway, if there was one rapper that you feel that hasn't been into the battle rap world yet, that you will pull from the commercial rapper to the battle rap world, that you think will smack everybody, who would that rapper be?
Um, that'd be my guy Banks,
Wait,
Lloyd Banks,
that? Oh,
Lloyd Banks. Yeah,
Banks.
yeah,
That
I think
Banks.
any I think any industry dude will have a tough time with Banks
Nah,
in that arena.
that's. You know what's crazy? Like Banks been off the radar so long that people tend to forget if they're not in their face,
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
forget.
yeah. You know what's crazy though? I just feel like people ain't really tapping in because he dropped about six, seven projects.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? All the Codys, the Halloween
I have
Havocs.
it, yeah.
He been on them, man. But people only pay attention to he's really a guy that's just about the artistry. So he stay out the way. He's not into the drama. So you know when you on that type of time, you know you get overshadowed because we live in the era of where you know the marketing is basically ployed on, you know,
Mm-hmm.
what type of drama you into.
Right. Or my man Arca the fucker said he too chill. He is too chill.
I mean,
I
I mean, but I feel that though. I feel that though.
Yeah, thanks, Ben Spin. Yeah, I'm hearing showing the comment. All right. I always ask this question. I narrow it down to not top five, but top three. Who are your top three? Top three. DNA's top three battle rappers of all time. Excluding you.
Excluding
Yeah,
myself, top three battle rappers.
of all time.
I'm gonna go with Lux.
Lux, shout out to Lux.
I'm gonna go with Clips,
Clips.
and I'm gonna probably say I go with Mook.
That's a
Yeah,
hell of a line right there. That's a
yeah, Harlem, man,
hell of
Harlem.
a top three. All right. One last question. Like, you know, you got guys that, you know, in the hoods and shit. You know, you got like legendary ball players and all that, and they never make it to the league. Who is that one battle rapper that's like your favorite that nobody know about that you like, yo, man, you fucking nasty, but that nobody know about? Who is that one battle rapper that you can shout out right now?
It's a lot, man. It's a
I need
lot because
one. I need one.
one shit.
About to put him on the map, whoever that is.
I would say my guy Newborn, man.
Newborn?
Yeah, yeah. Some people heard of him, but like he just, you know what I mean, it's just is like you said, it's just like sometimes you can have all the talent in the world, the cards may just not align for you the way they need
Mm.
the way they need to.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up That's his Instagram,
I
Newborn.
mean, I don't even know his. I think his Instagram might be Born Revenge, but you know what I mean.
Right. I'm gonna look
Yeah.
his ass up.
Mhm.
I'm gonna see what he got, man. So what's next for DNA, man? You got the freestyles coming up. You said you got one dropping tomorrow at
Yeah, I
6,
got a
right?
freestyle dropping tomorrow at 6 p.m. I got my wrestling podcast up and running. You're going to see us probably do some big stuff in a couple months. You see WrestleMania on the
Yeah.
way. Tap into that. You know, like I said, make sure y'all look into the TV world. Raising Canaan is about to air season 4. You know what I mean? Just keep your eyes and ears open on that. What else? I got the podcast with Goods. I Disagree podcast. We working on that. I might do a battle this year. We working on
Tapped in.
that. So you know, and
When
a
you
bunch of
coming
other
to
stuff I
Charlotte, man?
can't. Bunch of other stuff I can't really you know get into detail about. But I'm working. Just know that if you tapped in on the Instagram, if you follow me on there, it's all gonna get put up and posted on there. If you follow me on TikTok, it'll be there. Twitter, as long as you got me on some social media, fuck it, have me on all of them. But yeah, yeah,
Listen, you gotta
we
come
work.
to Charlotte, man. Again, shout out my guy Street Wars
Yeah,
out here in Charlotte. You
yeah.
gotta
Shout
come
out to
to
them.
Charlotte. You gotta get something done. Cause I feel like people overlook Charlotte a lot because Atlanta is right there, so they motherfuckers
Yeah.
don't buy Charlotte. So when y'all gonna do something in Charlotte, we need something in Charlotte, DNA. What up, man? Let's get something in Charlotte.
I hope so, man. I hope smacking them come there. You know me, I don't get into the tedious part of like, you know, doing leagues and all that. Cause people think like, oh, why you don't start your own league? That shit is a headache in itself. I've thrown my own cards and I've learned to have a great deal of respect for all league owners and
Mm.
all people that put together these events because they're not easy. And me, I don't as much as I love my freestyling and how my mind works for that, I don't got the brain capacity to do that. So you know, whenever smacking them put something together or any one of the other top leagues in battle rap, you know, they might pull up to Charlotte, man.
All right, bad man. What's your last question, man? What's a piece of advice that you could give to any up and coming battle rapper that sees you, that sees Goods, that sees anybody that one of their favorite battle rappers, like, yo, man, I want to get there. What's a piece of advice that you could give to that young person that's watching now to groom them into getting into where you at?
Man, and just don't ever give up. All these industries are designed for you to quit, and you gotta believe when nobody else believes. So, um, you know, just stay at it, stay true to what you believe in, and once you find your lane, stay with it, stick with it. Don't let people trick you out your spot.
That's facts, man. Yo, DNA, I
See
appreciate
happens. What up,
you doing.
my guy? All right, bet. Lenny, I appreciate that. All right, my guy. Yo, I'm gonna send you that tomorrow.
Send me that, because right after this interview, I'm gonna post the caps. No, I'm gonna post the Knicks one, because that
Okay.
shit. I'm gonna post that one, and we're gonna go on
All
from there.
right.
Yo, DNA,
Back. Got you. Good
appreciate
looking,
you,
bro.
my G. Salute.
Appreciate you.
Already, man.
Good
One.
looking.
All right, y'all. So that's my man DNA, man. Listen, if y'all not into battle rap, man, get tuned in. You know, DNA is like, in my personal opinion, I would say top 3 battle rappers of all time. Like the man is incredible. So y'all make sure y'all tap in. Y'all go to the page. I'm going to drop the Knicks freestyle right after this interview, right after I upload this and everything. I'm gonna drop the Knicks freestyle. So make sure y'all tune in. If y'all want to go on his page, go on his page, and y'all can check out the Knicks freestyle over there. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that. Appreciate that. You know what I mean? Training Day CLT. You know how you do. Charlotte, North Carolina. What up? Brooklyn, New York. What up? This was another exclusive interview by your boy CEO McClain, man. Tap in on the page, see all the exclusive freestyles that I dropped from one of your favorite artists, man. All right? It's your boy CEO McClain, Training Day CLT, signing off. Yeah!